This week kicked off postseason play for tennis and for golf. While tennis had some problems with the rain, it had cleared off for the golfers. On this week's Scoreboard show, we take a look at some of the regional golf meets along with a regional tennis meet that was postponed this past Monday. While we're speaking about postponement, we'll also have highlights of a couple of Week 6 football games that were also postponed. That and a whole lot more is coming up on this week's The Scoreboard Show.
Presentation of Scoreboard Show on Smoky Hills Public Television is brought to you in part by an underwriting grant from
Rural Telephone and Nextech, providing the region with telephone, internet, cable television, and wireless phone solutions. Rural Telephone and Nextech proudly support public broadcasting and all ventures dedicated to improving Kansas communities.
The T-Birds dream it, the sky is the limit, cloud is right along your way to your dream career. Come and see, get on your way to what you want to be. Cloud County Community College, going anywhere starts here.
Dove Chevrolet Buick Cadillac, providing sales, service, and genuine GM parts to the Golden Belt since 1957. Located at 4217 West 10th, right next to Brahms in Great Bend. Come see us.
Welcome to this week's Scoreboard Show. I'm your host, Troy Waymaster. Let's not waste a minute and head straight out to the scores from this week's football action. Some of the scores from tonight's football action. We'll take another look at the scores towards the end of the show, so if you did not see your score of the game that you attended tonight, be sure to give us a call with it. While you're calling in your score, we will start this week with volleyball action and then head into regional action. Next, we go to Scott City for some volleyball action. In the semifinals, the Oakley Lady Plainsmen went up against host school Scott Community, and it was not pretty. The first game saw the Lady Beavers rack up a 15-point lead at one point, a lead that Oakley was not able to surmount. The second game wasn't quite as bad for Oakley. Still, though, the Lady Plainsmen settled into their game, they still had to deal with Scott Community's superior tactics. The Lady Beavers took that game as well, moving up to the finals. The Beavers then faced off against the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks for the championship. This time, things weren't quite so easy for Scott Community. The Lady Thunderhawks definitely came to play. The first game had a good back and forth, but finally Scott Community managed to pull ahead, taking the first game by 8 points. The second game was a different story, though, as Wheatland Grinnell roared back, taking the second game and giving the Beavers something to chew on. The final game of the match was tense as both teams exerted themselves to gain any possible advantage. Finally, though, the Thunderhawks could not keep the pace, and the home team emerged triumphant. Garden City was set to host their regional tennis meet on Saturday, but due to the weather, they opted to move the tournament to Monday. It ended up being a great choice as the rain went away. Coming out of the regional tennis meets, the top 6 singles and top 6 doubles advance on to tournament play. In the Garden City Regional, it was Ashton Moore of Dodge City advancing on in singles action by winning 5th place over Vipa V. Leeper of Wichita South. Leeper had defeated Moore's teammate Kelly Brower in the prior round. In the doubles bracket, the host team from Garden City, which consisted of Claire Schmidt and Maddie Silva, came in the tournament ranked 6th. They defeated the 3rd-ranked team in the second round, but fell to 2nd-ranked team in the semifinals. When it came down to the 3rd-4th place match, they took on 4th-ranked team from Mays. Silva and Schmidt fell in the first one 5-7, but would come back and win the next two 6-4. They won 3rd place and advanced on to state competition today in Wichita.
Girls Golf on the Scoreboard Show is brought to you in part by
Dune & Peterbilt is a full-line dealer with a great lineup of new and used Peterbilt trucks. And there are some new but familiar faces in our service department. Dune & Peterbilt GMC, located at Highway 156 and 56, east of Great Bend.
In this week's golf action, we take you to 4 regional golf tournaments. Out of each tournament, the top 3 teams advance on, along with the top 5 golfers not in an advancing on team. The first stop is Ulysses. Taking a look at the team action, it was first the host team, Ulysses, taking 3rd with a 430. Second place went on to Larned with a 426, and first place went to Cheney, who came in with a 423. Looking at the individual scores, it was Maggie Coops of Ulysses taking first with a 91. Second, third, and fourth all came in with a 98, as Kaylee Keck of Colby would individually advance on. Third went to Cheney's Kim Kaufman, and fourth went to Katie Seaman of Larned. Fifth place went to Larissa Seeger of Ulysses with a 99. Sixth came in with 2 more strokes as Kayla Langdon finished her round. Another Colby golfer advanced to state with a 103 as Carly Chris finished the day. 8th through 10th went to Cheney as Brooklyn Locker shot a 107, Sheann Coakley a 108, and Taylor Wheelock a 110. The other 3 advancing on individually were Nickerson's Mary Beth Bryant shooting a 110, Taylor Fiera Pratt with a 115, and Courtney Ferguson of Hugoton with a 118. 4A State takes place Monday at the Topeka Country Club in Topeka. Lake Barton Golf Club near Great Bend was the site for a 3-2-1A regional girls golf tournament hosted by Hoyzenen High School last Monday. Teams from Russell, Pretty Prairie, Thomas More Prep Marion, Medicine Lodge, Blue Stem, Garden Plain, and the host Lady Cardinals all competed for a state qualifying berth. 10th place went to Ashton Nicholson of Hoyzington. 9th went to teammate Jordan Greer. 8th place was Russell's Anna Plant. Shelby Littrell of the host Lady Cardinals took 7th place. 6th place was Catherine Hardenbrook of Blue Stem. Pretty Prairie's Shelby Schrog was the 5th place medalist. Toy Potachik of Russell shot a 99, which was good for 4th place. 1 stroke less was teammate Caitlin Walker, who shot a 98, taking 3rd place. 2nd place was Blakely Cooper of Hoyzenen with a 96. 1st place honors go to Prairie Prairie's Chelsea Flickinger with an 89. TMP had 3 individual qualifiers: Candace Staub, Brianna Hazelhorse, and Monica Michow. Team totals had the host Hoyzington taking 1st place with 421, Russell was 2nd at 424, and Pretty Prairie was 3rd with 455 points. Before we head out to one more 3-2-1A regional, we will stop at a 6A regional at Garden City. Taking a look at the team race, it was Garden City in first at 340. Second place went to Mays with 25 more strokes. Then in third, it was Hutchison with a 428. Individually in the tournament, it was Garden City holding the top 3 spots, as Abby Shaddix took first with a 79 on a course with a par of 71. Second went to Mackenzie Thayer with an 81, and Abby Campbell took third with an 84. With 4 more strokes, it was Taylor Intrican of Mays and Carla Copeland of Hutchison. 6th and 7th places went to Mays as Lizzie Hurley and Lauren Grimes rounded out their 18. 8th place advances on to state as Wichita's North Margaret Eckler came in with a 94. 9th place went to Anna Robinson of Garden City with a 96. One more stroke on the day, it was Abby Roth of Mays in 10th. Also advancing on to state, it was Lexi Clark of Wichita Northwest, Hannah Thomas of Dodge City, along with her teammate Whitney Winter. The final individual advancing on to state is Maddie Basil of Wichita Northwest. All of these girls will compete in Olathe on Monday for 6A state golf. Our final stop for regional golf action was in Syracuse. Since the top 3 teams advance on, let's start with the team results on this tournament also. In third place, it was Holcomb with a 445. Second went to Goodland with a 416, and first place went to the host team, Syracuse, with a 380. Now let's take a look at the individual results. First place went to Madison Brown of Syracuse, who shot an 84 on the day. Second place went to Caitlin Marlin of Sublette with an 89, which advances her on to state. With 3 more strokes, it was Goodland's Jazz Weiss. Fourth went to another Syracuse golfer as Aaliyah Newbrandt shot a 95. Fifth place is Bree Barlow of Holcomb, shot a 99. Also shooting a 99, it was St. Francis's Kyla Bandel, who advances on to state. 6th through 9th places went to Syracuse as Kaya Rash shot a 100, and Rachel Platt and Stephanie Gibbon shot a 101. 10th place went to Courtney Cowan of Goodland with a 106. This would leave open 3 more spots for state and Lakin golfers. Kisara Woodrow, 113, Aubrey Anson, 125, and Michaela Hendricks, 127 would win them. The 3-2-1A state tournament will be held in Emporia on Monday, and we would like to wish all the best of luck at their state tournaments and have safe travels. We'll have highlights next week. Lakeside hosted its annual cross-country meet on Thursday at the Downs Country Club. Girls and boys varsity and junior varsity ran 3 races representing over 20 schools. We will start with the girls varsity race, and over 75 runners started the race, and Jenna Ferris of Lincoln led the pack and pulled out to take the lead. Jenna takes first with a time of 15:48. 12 seconds behind is Ann Trahan of Minneapolis at 16 even. Osborne's Eileen Mick was the next finisher at 16:21. Emma Husky of Lincoln was third, counting toward team scores. Caitlin Engelbert of Norton took fourth. Team totals had Sacred Heart taking first with 59 points. Norton was a close second with 60 points. Southeast of Saline took third with 78. Now for the boys' race. Over 100 runners began the race, and the leaders stayed close through the course. As the race progressed, Corey Donnelly of Sacred Heart pulled ahead to take the lead. Gunnar Hayes of Northern Valley was strong in second place, and Oberlin's Tyler Shields held third. And those positions remain the same at the finish line. Corey Donnelly took first at 16:53. Gunnar Hayes was second at 17:14. Tyler Shields finished third with a time of 17:18. Beloit's Alex Kahn was fourth. Caden Calloway of Pike Valley took fifth. Team scores had Pike Valley taking first, Republic County in second, Sacred Heart third, Norton took fourth, Southeast of Saline was fifth. Soccer action on the Scoreboard show. Garden City Buffaloes, the Junction City Blue Jays, let's go. The Buffaloes started out strong, using their quick touch game both offensively and defensively. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays were having a lot of trouble getting past the midfield. The Buffaloes were having no such issues, biding their time, waiting for a gap in the Blue Jays' defense. Sure enough, all it took was a mistake by Junction City's goalie, and Juan Carlos Rodriguez put one in the back of the net. The minutes after the first goal of the game will tell you a lot about how the rest of the game will go, and it did not look good for Junction City. 15 minutes into the first half, Joel Sanchez takes his shot, making the score 2-0. Then a foul gave Garden City a free kick, and Diego Benitez somehow finds the gap between opponents and teammates and gets the third goal of the game, putting Junction City a daunting 3 goals behind. Not much to say about the second half. Garden City got in with another goal, this time by Emilio Castillo, with an unresponsive offense and a 4-point deficit. There wasn't much Junction City could do. The Garden City Buffaloes took the game. Final score was Garden City 4, Junction City 0. Let's go to another soccer game, this time in Dodge City, as it was senior night for the Red Demons. The Red Demons have been on a winning streak as of late, but Mays looked to end that streak on Thursday night. In the first half, both teams would try to light up the scoreboard, but they just could not get the job done. It was not because of a lack of trying, as both had several shots on goal. The second half would remain the same. However, with 3 minutes left in the second half, it appeared that Dodge City would come alive and start pushing Mays even harder. They would work the ball downfield, but Mays' goalie would stop it dead in their tracks. As the horn blew for the end of the game, no one had scored, thus they would have to take it into overtime. Mays would push harder, but the Red Demons just pushed even harder back. With a little over 3 minutes left in overtime and some jockeying for position, Dodge City Rene Everino gets it to Mario Hippolito, passes it crossfield to Vicente Estrella. Mays' goalie comes out to get the ball. Estrella kicks it in for the goal. Dodge City wins as the senior Vicente Estrella perfectly gets the game-winning goal on senior night. Dodge City will have to hit the road next week for their final regular season games, with one being against Western Athletic Conference opponent Liberal, who they had to defeat it at home earlier in the season. Well, looking back, we were at 4 of the regional golf meets and plan on attending several of the state meets on Monday. State tennis kicked off today and will be finishing by crowning new state champions on Saturday. But that is all next week, and we'll have football to come, and Casey will be in right after this.
Presentation of Scoreboard Show on Smoky Hills Public Television is brought to you in part by an underwriting grant from
Exhibit Customs does cars and trucks, wheels, tires, truck accessories, audio, video, subs and amps. It's not just the products they offer, it's the service behind the products. Get it tough, get it loud, get it mean, get it downright bad. Exhibit Customs, you're an individual, prove it.
Bethany College is helping me begin my path in life.
I'm a student whose professors get to know me.
I'm an athlete competing for the Swede.
And I'm a community member involved in something bigger than myself.
Are you ready to explore your path?
Are you ready for some football? Hi, I'm Casey McAvoy, and area highlights are coming right up, so stick around.
Football action on Scoreboard Show is brought to you in part by Simpson Farm Enterprises of Ransom, Hayes, Great Bend, and Beloit, your local spray coop and Apache dealer.
It was a contest of 2 unbeaten and state-ranked teams facing each other last Saturday in Ulysses as the Tigers hosted the Scott Community Beavers in a game that was delayed 18 hours due to last Friday's weather. Chase Newell with a nice reception at the sideline. Armando Sandoval gets the carry, and he's going to take this one 15 yards. The drive ends when Tiger quarterback Braden Langston throws a pass that gets picked off by the Beavers' Braden Robinson. Scott City's Colburn Couchman runs for 25 yards and a big first down. 4th down Beavers. Quarterback Brett O'Neill scrambles and finds Braden Robinson in the end zone. It's a touchdown. Ulysses throws deep to Tate Anise for a 57-yard reception. The Beavers pick off another pass, this time by Drew Kite. Scott City's Couchman drive across the goal line for another Beaver touchdown. And the Beavers get the shutout in the second half. Final score, Scott City 27, Ulysses 13. In another postponed game, we go to... Now we go to... And now we go to Spartan Country for a medieval battle between the Deerfield Spartans and the Spearville Lancers. Hunter Highland takes the snap and pushes forward for a short gain. And it's Spartans' ball after a fumble. Alex Meda in the shotgun. Quick hit down the middle to Rene Rubio, and Chad Burnett gets the tackle. High snap, quick option right, and Hunter Highland saw this play all the way. Dinkle gets the handoff. More east and west yards. Here's another tackle by Highland. What the big boy, Devin Bailey at quarterback counterplay to the big D stopper Hunter Highland, and he'll put the ball across the line for 7 yards out. Mr. X snap by the Lancers, fumble, Vumbalaya, Vumbaluski, and Rubio recovers for the Spartans. Martinez wants to try that option again, but he'll keep it. Number 6 gets 6 from the 10-yard line. Spartans, choose your weapon. It's a pass play. Martinez finds Alex Meda for the score. And Highland scrambles some more, throws it up, and it's complete to the Spartans. Meda gets a pick and a nice return here. Aaron Gunkel finally brings him down. Sperryville 14, Deerfield 50. The Quinter Bulldogs hosting the Hoxie Indians and some future football players right here. Colton Corwin option to Logan Reed, and he takes a big shot right here from Logan. Corwin pass, Reed and first, and touchdown, Logan Reed. Colton Spresser is going to keep it here. Good decision. Indians touchdown. And who is a running fool but Reed? He's a running boy. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He's going to go all the way. Poof, 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 poof. And the crowd goes wild. Moundridge Wildcats on offense. Trey Unrau, he's going to bring it to the near sideline and touchdown, Wildcats. Right over the pylon. Salina Sacred Heart Knights. Time for some offense. Touchdown. Run by Drew Dieterich. He's in. Zach Butts tacks on another score. Unrau with the misdirection. And he loves that sideline. He's running closer to the sideline, but he's going to cut it back up the middle. Guess what? Unrau scores. Moundridge 28, Sacred Heart 56. We are feeling the love on the Scoreboard show tonight. Palco Roosters visit the Victoria Knights. Corey Dinkle finds Sam Otley, and Cody Hamel just knocks him out of bounds before he scores. But don't worry, Knight fans, because Austin McAlonan will punch it in for the score. Dinkle toss right to Clayton Roth, and Mike Nip on the tackle. Dalton Dreiling with the hard run up the middle. Dinkle, he's gonna scramble right. He's gonna pass, and he has Tanner Hobbs in the corner of the end zone for a Victoria touchdown. When we are filling the Scoreboard show low right here. Play center Tigers, Caleb Carson. Where's he going? Man, he is missing well, he's not missing any tackles. The Broncos are missing tackles, and he's gone. Brennan Walter loses the ball, and Tyler Bisnett recovers for Clay Kuttner. Play center, Caden Anderson. Pass, and he's picked by Dylan Walker. Walter, Tebow jump, pass, picked off by Anderson. Chance Pitcock. He's gonna bring it in for the Broncos, bringing it to the near sideline. Touchdown, Broncos. And the Indians of St. Francis visit the Railless Railroaders. Brock Zweigert, keeper. Dylan Krause on the tackle. And Riley Hunsicker finds Gage Younger, and he's spin and tackled by Mike LeBrant. An outside toss to Ty Zweigert. Austin Lopez and a track of Railers on the tackle. Hunsicker in the shotgun. Pass. Lopez open. First down, Railers. Hunsicker now a runner who follows his blockers, and a runner who scores 6 for the Railers. Zweigert, pass, and it's picked off by Blake Hudson. St. Francis 8, Ellis 42. A Salina battle, South versus Central. Christian Lindenberger pass, and Michael Gear is open. Cade True on the tackle. Give to Cody Busby, and he's in. Touchdown. Jackson rolls for the Central Mustangs. Finds Aiden Olson. Aaron Marr brings him down. Rolls pass again. Tip. Oh, nice catch, Andrew Burns. Kyle McQuaid over the top. Touchdown. And Busby again. Short yardage, hard-nosed run. Touchdown. Lots of scoring here in the Salina game. Rolfs is a passing machine, and Burns is a catching machine, and this time he's going to dodge a tackle, and he's going to take this one all the way to the end zone. Lindenberger finds Walker Vinson, another tip catch, tackled by Will Oakes. And records don't matter in a rivalry. Great Bend. Pass to Connor Sell as he tight ropes the sideline. Mitch Cottis sacked by Mark Mathis for the Hayes High Indians. David Cardinal has racked up some serious yards this year, and he'll run up some more, taking this one all the way to the glory zone. Josh Lopez finding room behind his Panther pack and gets a good gain right here, tackled by Jake Sedbrook. Lopez up the middle again. And he's going to get a little stick in by Preston Weigel. 4th down. Caudice keeps it and dives forward for the score, but the Indians hang on an OT and move to 6-1 on the season. Thanks for watching the Scoreboard Show. I'm Casey McAvoy.
Presentation of Scoreboard Show on Smoky Hills Public Television is brought to you in part by an underwriting grant from
Rural Telephone and Nextech, providing the region with telephone, internet, cable television, and wireless phone solutions. Rural Telephone and Nextech proudly support public broadcasting and all ventures dedicated to improving Kansas communities.
The T-Birds dream it. The sky is the limit. Cloud is right along your way to your dream career. Come and see. Get on your way to what you want to be. Cloud County Community College. Going anywhere starts here.
Dove Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac, providing sales, service, and genuine GM parts to the Golden Belt since 1957. Located at 4217 West 10th, right next to Brahms in Great Bend. Come see us.
That wraps up week 7, and next week we will wrap up the girls' golf and tennis seasons. But until then, check out our website at scoreboardshow.tv to find out where we're going to be next. Until then, remember to put on your game face, make up a sign, or just do anything to get the attention of our cameras, and we just might see you on the Scoreboard Show. Take care and good night.